on the road, on the road, on the road, on the road. You better leave me for a truck. We on the road with the wickedest trucks. We are the big man sound system and the wickedest trucks.
Thank you very much. We have a lot to say tonight. To the political leader, the Honorable Prakash Ramadar, my colleague, Mr. Jairam Simangal, all my colleagues here on the head table. Really an honor to be here tonight. Once again, the COP machinery rolls into town. And this machinery is designed to last, ladies and gentlemen. We're not here for today. We're not here for tomorrow. We're here for the long haul. Because we believe that Trinidad and Tobago is in need of sound and good government. And our part is to play that role, to bring good governance to Trinidad and Tobago, to address the issues that we came into being for, the issues of transparency, accountability, participation with our community, the equitable distribution of goods and services, most of all to demonstrate to this nation that we are one nation, one people. That's the contribution of the Congress of the People to government and to the governance of this country. I am the Member of Parliament for Lopino Borne West, and this is a constituency that starts all the way in Arima by Industry Street and goes all the way down to Tagarigua, heads way up north to Lopino, San Jose, almost reaching Blanchisseuse. And I want to tell you that throughout the length and the breadth of this constituency, we have demonstrated that government can work for the people. Throughout the length and breadth of this constituency, you just have to go right there in Arima, in the back of the St. Vincent de Paul, what we used to call the poorhouse when I was growing up, and you will see a $5 million retaining wall. That is a wall that was built in no space of time. The people who lived in Beckles Lane complained unendedly about the threat of the houses and the poorhouse, the St. Vincent de Paul, falling on them. No matter what, they went to PNM administration after administration about this situation. The previous PNM people who was here, Penelope Beckles, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. It is within our time that that wall was built. You go a little further down right on the Mausica River that flooded repeatedly, and it went so bad until the Pantent right on the edge, Massican Pantent, fell into the river one day. It took us a week to shore up the walls of that river, to build back the Pantent, so that today we do not have that issue of flooding on the Mausica River. To make matters even better, that river has been shored up all the way across the Eastern Main Road, over the Eastern Main Road, into Samaru Village, all across the bus route. Ladies and gentlemen, that is government working for you. Hello? Yes, I am telling you about what I know. I am guessing, ladies and gentlemen. I grew up on the old road, on the back road there in Arima. And for years, all the years I grew up, that road is in a terrible state of disrepair. No edges on the road, no drains, nothing. Today, from Arima all the way down to the end of that road where it touches the main road, it has been paved and pavement. People could walk now freely. That is government working for you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you travel down that old road, it have a street they call Martinez Trace. When you go inside a Martinez Trace, it have some people living in a road that was just pure dirt. The lady come to me. She came to the councillor before, who was a P&M councillor, and said she won that road bill. The man said, trust me, madam, that ain't gonna happen in your lifetime. She came to me. I said, looking like a difficult proposition, you know, but I will put it to the Minister of Works and I will advocate on your behalf. Today, I mean, I and all was shocked. I ain't talking about just paving a road. I'm talking about a road physically built in a week time inside Martinez Trace. That is government working for you. Who wouldn't want that government like that? And I could tell you about the lights on George Boyce Park, where I grew up and played there, bust my toe, playing football. I have nothing to see lights on that road. I could tell you about Linton 1 and 2, where the both villages, both areas have been completely paved within the administration of this government. That never even happened before. I could tell you, ladies and gentlemen, right on the old road down there, there's a bridge. That whole area used to flood at the drop of a hat. My partner G1, who runs the Kiss Natraj dance company, 3 times a year, he had to sweep out his house from flooding. I am telling you, since this government is in office, that has barely even flooded because we fixed the bridge. And I could go on to tell you more, ladies and gentlemen. I could go on to tell you more about the Aruka River on the old road that has been completely shored up on both sides. Not only the Aruka River, but the Aruka Bridge. Everybody know that big silver bridge going into Aruka there? That is a bridge has been there for over 56 years. And when I went to Garden Village, the people took me under the bridge and they showed me the threat of the Eastern Main Road Bridge collapsing. Ladies and gentlemen, we met with the villagers, we tell them what we were going to do, and within a space of 3 to 4 months, can you imagine that? 3 to 6 months, a massive bridge built. You feel like you're driving in New York or something, like you're going over the Golden Gate Bridge. Right here. I am telling you, time would fail me to tell you of all of the things that we have done in the constituency of Lopino, Bonnet West, including lights, including water, including the regularization. Look, the minister right here of Land and Marine Resources. And just last week, in that area of Windy Hill, we had the most amount of certificates of comfort handed out. Regularization of squatters, and today we're putting lights and water as I speak with the Minister of Public Utilities and the Minister of Water and the Environment for that area called Windy Hill. That is a place that was just wild bush. When I growing up, we used to go there and shoot dove. Today they have roads, water, lights, and sewer is getting up there in a short space of time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the track record of a government that is working for its people. This is our commitment, that we will work for the people. When I got there, I said, look, we are going to address the issue of culture. Why? Because most people don't understand that the value of culture to our country and to our community is to bring your people together, to demonstrate that we are one, to show our common heritage, and to find a way of moving forward together as one people, to create a nice, light, and happy atmosphere. Nothing like that used to be going on. In the few years that I have been there in this constituency of Lopino, Bonnet West, what you've had, who brought you the Ubuntu Festival, bringing all our peoples together. That happened there last year for emancipation. Who brought you PAN and the power of PAN 1, 2, and 3 every year, just growing. Happened in our time. Who brought you these massive launches? The biggest launches of carnival that we've had has been in the constituency of Lopino during our, that is government working for you. And whether it's Ram Leela, whether it's Diwali, Christmas, we are delivering culture to the people, saying, listen, we are one people. This nation ought to be at peace. We're not into the race and we're not into the divide. If you go across to the P&M camp, all they're talking is race talk, about them, about the other across there. All they're talking is subjective text about how to mobilize the people around the ideas of ethnicity, about how them are like we, and them people down so, and across the bridge. We are not about dividing this nation. We are about one people, one nation. That, my friend, is the contribution of the Congress of the People to this political landscape. It's about how do we bring our people together and set a course towards development, set a course towards good governance, set a course towards governance that is accountable to the people, that is prepared to answer every question in Parliament. You couldn't get out from the PNM. They used to tell you, we ain't answering that question. Come back in 2 years. Come back in 2 years. They had over 100 questions they didn't answer. We are accountable to the people. It is true in this administration that we brought out the issue, questions to the Prime Minister. On the spot at the moment, people standing up and asking the Prime Minister questions and like that. Whap, whap, whap. She answering everyone. It is this government that brought that accountability to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, that you could stand and ask immediate and urgent questions to any minister. It is this government that brought the issue of dealing with members of government who are not accountable. It's being dealt with wherever you ever see that happen before. You could have man thieving hundreds of millions of dollars, doing all kind of mischief and behavior in the PNM administration in the past, and they would either move them around, move them on this side, move them, as if they turned them around, they would look prettier. Not so. This Prime Minister has stood up and has demonstrated to this nation that she could deal with people who don't want to be accountable in government, and that has made this administration strong. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delivering governance and government to this nation. In spite of all the propaganda and the lie that people continue to heap upon this administration, we are delivering to the people. We are delivering infrastructural development. We are delivering social development. We are delivering governance to the people of Trinidad. Don't you want a government like that? Don't you want a government like that? Don't you want a government like that? And that is what we are delivering, ladies and gentlemen. In this coming election, you are going to hear all kinds of lies and propaganda. They're going to take little half-truths and bend it way out of shape. I hear it have people done calling all my friends and asking them, offering them money for information about me. Well, I tell you, my friends and them, I say, listen, if somebody call you for information about me, first thing you negotiate is the fee. Then you and I will sit down and make up some story and give them that story to hold on to. I hear them calling all my friends and asking them all kind of things. Ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing to hide. That is what we bring to this government. This is what we bring to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Integrity in public life. And so, we are unashamed and unafraid of facing this nation because we have delivered in every nook and cranny. We have delivered in every sphere of development. We have delivered in every aspect of the society because this nation of Trinidad and Tobago, and I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the Congress of the People has nowhere else to go but up. We are going up, 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 up. We have stayed the course. We have fought the fight. We are delivering to this nation. We are an integral part of this government. And so we will continue. And so we will continue. As times come, times go, and times change, we will stay focused on the charge that is before us to deliver to the people of Trinidad and Tobago development through the sound, good government. Thank you.